caring. So the next time you hear a woman dare part her lips, dare put her mouth to men in a negative manner, and you don't check it, well, I'm holding you personally accountable. Because if you are walking around claiming to be a man, to be a part of the fraternity that is manhood, gentlemen, you need to start to realign their thought process. You need to start to address the negative thoughts that they have. You need to start to address the mindset and the outlook and let them know, hey, sweetie, everything you're experiencing, everything you have, everything that is the life that you claim it to be, men did that for you. What up, YouTube? This is Daniel Rucker with Truth Table. Welcome to the table. Today, I wanted to speak on something that I believe is very important. What, you may ask? The demeanor, the attitude, the character that is men. You know, a lot of times, I don't believe women really understand and know men. You know what they do know? See, they know the horror stories. They know the negativity. They know the propaganda. They know what the world tells them, or more the media tells them, that's all bad when it comes to men. But you rarely hear them talk about how many men have created inventions, built policy, structured the world, saved them in a situation that may have been life or death. You know, I was driving home last night, and this accident broke out right in front of me on my way home. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But I pulled over because the car flipped over and spun out to the right side of the shoulder. So I pulled over. Then there was a car of some other gentlemen that pulled over, and we rushed to the aid of this person that we didn't know. It ended up being a middle-aged lady, and we broke her out of her vehicle, called the cops, you know, the ambulance and whatnot, and ultimately assisted in maybe saving her life. She was upside down for about 10 minutes or so, and we broke her out of her vehicle. Now, what I loved about that moment was that I didn't know these men. They didn't know me. We didn't even know who was in the car, potentially, because the windows were blacked out. You couldn't even see. You could only hear the voice of the lady when we were trying to, you know, get inside. And in that moment, it didn't matter if we were young, old, tall, short, round, you know, chocolate, Latino. It didn't matter, because there was a life potentially at stake. But what, more than anything, the men didn't hesitate to assist. They didn't hesitate to provide their ability, their strength, their willingness to help another individual, a stranger, mind you. And see, that's what I see about men. That's what I see collectively about men. I don't see us being overly destructive. I don't see us bringing harm and dismay to the world like they try to make it seem. I don't see there always being these horror stories when it comes to the interaction that is a man and a woman. What I see is that there's a small minority of men who've chosen bad, who've chosen who made choices that weren't necessarily above reproach and acted on it. And I see more often than not good character, good nature. I see more often than not men always willing to help, always willing to be a part of a solution, be a part of contributing to the betterment of, you know, individuals, whether that be other men, whether that be community, whether that be children, so on and so forth. More men need to start stepping into this mindset that the media is not all facts, all truth. What they depict as our characteristics is not all bad, all truth. There's more quality, you know, selfless, resilient, integrity-based men, in my opinion, than there are terrorists, men who are, aggressive, rude, selfish. And the reason why my channel exists is to hopefully provide balance, hopefully provide a perspective that gives you more than just one way of thinking about things, more than just one way of looking at it. I'm constantly on, line digesting content. I'm constantly working on my content, and I'm constantly reading and trying to better educate myself on, industries and business and the world as it is. But on top of that, as I am, continuing to develop as a person, I want to see there be a continued, knowledge about what it is, for men, what it is that women are seeing and experiencing, and not it being all negative. When you ask most women and the average woman now, anything about a man, they're mostly clueless. They know the generics. The one thing they universally know is that men don't mind hooking up or having sex with them. They know that without any fail, any flaw. But on top of that, you don't hear them say too much more. You don't hear them talk about, like I said, the inventors, the politicians, the teachers, the theologians, the professors. Where are those men mentioned in these conversations? Where are the great figures that have continued to expand our world? So I'm saying this to you guys because I want men to start to walk in more pride. I want men to start to understand that you were born with the ability to literally change the world. Your section of the world, your community, your state, your country maybe, and potentially the world. That was put in you. That should make you feel incredible, because anything we're experiencing now, any one thing we're experiencing, whether it's comfort of construction, whether it's policy, whether it's a technological advance, it started in the mind of some man or many men who sought out to build and complete something, not for their own selfish gain, not for their own individual, enjoyment, but because it was going to help benefit someone else or a multitude of other people. That in itself is loving, is supportive, is selfless, is caring. So the next time you hear a woman dare part her lips, dare put her mouth to men in a negative manner, and you don't check it, well, I'm holding you personally accountable. Because if you are walking around claiming to be a man, to be a part of the fraternity that is manhood, gentlemen, you need to start to realign their thought process. You need to start to address the negative thoughts that they have. You need to start to address the mindset and the outlook, and let them know, hey, sweetie, everything you're experiencing, everything you have, everything that is the life that you claim it to be, men did that for you. You're welcome. So anyway, this is Daniel Rucker with True Table. Just want to jump on here real quick, give you some thoughts. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. The channel continues to grow. I so appreciate you guys. I repeat, I cannot do this without you. So go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Share the content. I so appreciate it. And I'll be coming to you with another video real soon. You gentlemen, take care.